Hey there, so my name's Chris, and in this video I'm going to talk about why I'm grateful for Zoloft and why I'm still taking it today. A little bit about me: I'm 28 years old from Australia, and I've been taking Zoloft for 5 months now. So I guess this video is for anyone that is considering taking it and it's still sitting at home, or they haven't filled their script yet, or for anyone that's just started taking it and wants a little bit of motivation to keep going, because I've got a couple good things to say about it. First of all, I want to mention something that's helped a massive amount on my journey, and that is the Reddit subpage for Zoloft. You know, this is an amazing place of community and support for the medication, and there's lots of good information on there. There's heaps of people that have been taking Zoloft for 5+ years, and people that have just started taking Zoloft that are more than willing to share support, answer questions, and give advice. So if you haven't already, I highly recommend getting on board, because for me there was nothing more important than being in a place surrounded by supportive people that understand you and that have been through the same experience that you're going through. And I found that a lot of the questions that I wanted to ask had already been asked, which meant that a lot of people had this similar experience. And this was awesome. This was amazing. So I guess I never really wanted to take medication to heal myself. I always wanted to do it naturally, and I believed that I could. I don't really take medication for anything. I don't take it for a cold. I don't take it for the flu. And I definitely don't take it for headaches. I believe that my body can do all that for me. And I would consider myself mostly anti-pharmacy, you know, screw those big pharmaceutical companies type attitude. But at 28 years old and been struggling for depression for over 10 years, I was done. You know, I was ready to throw in the towel and give up. So I figured, why not? Why not give it a crack? And I'm glad that I did. I'm really glad that I did. I had tried taking Zoloft before. About 6 or 7 years ago, I started taking it, but I only lasted 3 days because the side effects that I started to experience were awful. I wasn't prepared for it, and I immediately got put off taking a medication, and I decided to quit. So I stopped taking it, and this time I just pushed through, and I'm glad that I did, and I wish I had have just started taking it earlier. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what Zoloft has given me in terms of quality of life and some peace of mind. And then I'm just going to touch on a couple side effects that I'm still experiencing today. So the first biggest change that I've experienced since taking Zoloft is just a greater peace of mind. Not worrying all the fucking time and being able to just relax a bit has been amazing. You know, I feel like the volume in this thing has just been turned down, just that nice amount where I can think and I can relax and I can chill out. And this has helped me to make some positive changes in my life and to keep consistency. Because before, whenever I tried to make some changes, I thought myself out of them, or I crashed and burned and lost motivation really quickly. So now that my thoughts are a bit more consistent and I'm able to relax a bit more, I'm able to just make changes and stick with them and feel good about them. So this has been massive for me. The second change that I want to talk about is a greater positive outlook for the future. And this is an interesting one for me because I didn't actually realize that I didn't have this until I started to have it. And what I realized was that I didn't have anything that I was looking forward to. I didn't believe anything good was going to come. And you know, in 6 months' time, let alone a few years. And now I'm starting to create this positive future to look forward to and starting to imagine more great things coming in the future, that I have more hope and I have a little bit more motivation to keep going, and I've been able to make some plans and some goals that is, yeah, it's driving me to keep going and to expect great things to happen in my life. That's been a very welcome change for me and something that I'm starting to really enjoy. And lucky last is that I just feel genuinely happier and more content with my life. And this is rolling over into all of my friendships with and relationships with friends and family. I feel as though I'm just so much less self-absorbed in my own bullshit and my own useless thoughts that I'm able to be heaps more available, and I'm able to give and receive much more, that I can start to create deeper relationships with people. So I think before I just had such a negative outlook that I didn't even think that anyone had liked me, or I made up problems with all my relationships and friendships that I never put anything into them. I'm also retreated from them. And now I feel as though I'm moving towards those people, especially the important ones. And I am creating deeper and more meaningful relationships with those people. And that for me is amazing, because I feel as though I'm being filled from the inside, and it's something that's going to keep me going if I ever decide to stop taking Zoloft. So that has been huge for me, right? So that's it for me. If you have any questions, feel free to send them through and I'll try and answer anything that I can. If you haven't already joined the Reddit page, please do. This page is amazing for any information and support, and if you have any questions that you want answered. And it's just a beautiful community of people that understand. I want to thank you so much if you've made it this far and are still listening. I really appreciate it. And to anyone that's struggling with mental illness, my heart just pours out for you. You know, I understand how debilitating it can be and how alone it can make you feel, and isolated. And I just wish you peace of mind, and I wish that the future is more positive than it is right now for you. So much love, and have a wicked day.